Hello everyone, this is Suckek, also known as Paulalia, and welcome to the Final Frontier. I'm playing Garry's mod, and instead of just building something, I thought I would play a little bit of SPACEBUILD, and try to do it the proper way. So I've loaded up a SPACEBUILD map, and I've got the SPACEBUILD stuff initialized, and I think our current goal is going to get to the moon. And in order to do that, we need resources. So I've got the custom add-on framework stuff here, and we're gonna need some power. So we're gonna set up a couple of huge solar panels here, generate us some electricity. So we'll come down. Here we go. Electricity, and they need to be stored in a battery or two, and we will have a resource node there in the middle, and we will use the smart link tool. Bam, there we go. Come on, we'll get these going. It says mode is off, but it's still generating electricity, so who knows. Okay. We'll also add a couple of these to the mix. These will generate some nice electricity. Bank, 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 bank. There we go, look at that, fill right up. Okay. So, we're good on energy. For now, wind generators are the best thing possible. And now, I'm trying to remember what else we need to go. We need oxygen, obviously, so we're gonna get some storage devices for oxygen tanks. Okay. So we'll just make a big row of oxygen tanks. And oxygen compressor. Okay, so smart link all of these together. So now we can start compressing oxygen, and hopefully it won't take too long. I guess while that is filling up, we can build our little spaceship, and I'm going to use SPACEBUILD Enhancement Project parts. Because I like them. I think they're nice. Why don't we go for a double-wide ship? So there's a bridge. Double-wide. And an engine. Perfect. Assembler. Let's pop this one onto there. Pop that one onto there. And bam! We have a spaceship. So how's this oxygen doing? Okay. How's our energy supply doing? Perfect. This thing does not use up any of our energy at all. So we also need coolant of some kind, I believe. But I'm not sure about that. So we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm gonna quickly, I'm just gonna raise that up all the way. I'm gonna quickly wire up the inside of the ship, and we'll be back.
I try to be open with you. Now I hide my face and shame behind this mask of acceptance, burning every cell that lies beneath. Do you remember the length of time that's passed since the sun rose? But I will never say goodnight. Keep calm or innocence I finally found. Raise your eyes to the sky and don't look down anymore. I told you of our future. I prophesize these coming days. Our only hope for sunrise is keeping promises.
Okay, so I've got the stuff all wired up. I can sit here. Uh-oh. It should be letting me use the buttons, and it should not be kicking me out. Okay, so it's not done. But that's okay, that happens. We'll do activate, cake, advanced one, activate. No, come on. Activate to that. Freeze to that. There we go. And when I sit down, I keep my crosshair, and I can still push the buttons. And it's still dumping me out outside, but whatever. I can deal with it. Oh, right. That would help, wouldn't it? Just a bit if I welded this thing to the rest of the ship. Weld, weld, weld. Now release it. Okay. That's gonna get really annoying, but whatever. Okay. Still working on oxygen. But we need to start filling our ship with our supplies. So, we're going to put some storage devices on our ship. Mainly we want some oxygen, because oxygen is nice when you're going to space. And we're going to want some batteries. I don't think we have room for... does the huge fit? Yeah, okay. We'll take 2 huge batteries. And we're gonna want some environmental control. So, this is a climate regulator. Pop that right here. It will regulate the atmosphere around us. So if I do resource node, we'll pop it here on the wall. We'll smart link all of our... So there we go. We have energy storage and oxygen storage. And perfect. Okay. Now we just need to connect these two. And if I remember correctly, there's a way to do that. Resource pumps. Yes, there is. Excellent. slap that right there. I think it's been a while since I've done that. Slap that right there. Link this directly to that. And smart link this to that. Okay. So it worked. You want to pump energy. Connect pumps. Here we go. Connect. Okay. So we'll move this over. How's that? Okay, pumps and energy. Connect. Okay. Turn on the pump. So we'll set these up. Turn them on. Okay, so we're fueling the ship. We are going to max these out though, because we have plenty to go around. Okay, it is draining our oxygen. Our batteries, however, are just amazing like that. And so soon enough, this will be filled up. We need water and nitrogen. So let's get some storage for that. Water tanks. Okay. Jump back onto the ship. We'll get 2 water tanks and some medium nitrogen storage. Perfect. Okay. Smart link all of these things to there. There we go. Our resources are expanding, and now we just need to have the same setup out here. So storage devices and water. Water. And smart link. Okay. Now we need to generate those. So we need a nitrogen compressor, which we can use down here on the surface. And we need a water pump. Which we can just stick right there. And smart link. Okay. Turn that on. Turn that on. Come over here. We want to pump water and nitrogen into the ship. Okay. And now our supplies are filling up. And we will come back when they want to... Or we'll come back when our ship has got enough supplies that we can go out and explore the universe. Okay. I believe we have enough resources. So I'm going to come out here and I'm going to turn this stuff off. And I'm going to disconnect the pumps. Turn off the pump. Disconnect. So there we go. Our pumps are disconnected. We've got quite a bit of most of our supplies. One thing I'm going to add real fast, so that once we get to the moon we can explore. And I'm going to put a suit dispenser on the wall over here. And I'm going to smart link it into the system so that we can charge up our suit. And I believe we are ready for takeoff. So let's turn on the climate regulator. And does the climate regulator reach out here? Yes, it does. Excellent. So we will get frustrated at that. Okay. We will engage the engine. disable the parking brake, and head for the moon. Moon directly ahead. We aren't dying yet, so that means the climate regulator is working. Okay. Landing on the surface of the moon. Okay. So the climate regulator is working. Whether or not space build is actually working, I have no idea. Oh, just saw something. Am I dying? Yes, I'm losing air and energy because I have walked away from the safety of my climate regulator. Likewise, if I were to turn this off, I would start to die. I filled up my suit, which is why I can freely roam around. And as you can see, gravity without the climate regulator is very low, because we are on the moon. And so we have now successfully come to another world. Let's turn this back on. And you can see with the climate regulator on, it generates not only a gravity field, but an air bubble that protects us. So let's fly out into space, and we can see what happens if we are not on the surface of a planet. So engines on, brakes off. We'll fly away from the moon, and we'll level our stuff off. Brake on, engine off. Okay, so here we are. We're in space. There's the moon we just left, and we're going to turn this off. As you can see, there's now no gravity. I'm just drifting around here inside the ship. Let's see if I can use the slanted wall to my advantage. And touch the floor. And I'm just drifting. There we go. I'm on the floor now. The nice thing about the source engine is if you're on the floor, you just kind of stick to it, even when there's no gravity. Yeah, I can fill myself back up to 100%. But if I were to just walk out there, I would just kind of drift away, never to be seen again. I don't really want to do that, so I'm not going to. I don't know if the gravity... Yep. So the gravity does not affect... So, there's no gravity right here. This is just a floating barrel. And we can turn on the climate regulator. And the barrel... There's now a gravity field inside the ship. So, let's turn this off, and we'll just jettison our debris. There it goes. Goodbye, blue barrel. Bon voyage. May you discover the mysteries of the universe. Meanwhile, we are going to... Where is the planet? Set a return course for Earth. Yep, see, we've turned this on, so we have gravity now. But the barrel is outside the gravity shell of the climate regulator. So, let's hop back down, engage the engine, and descend for Earth. Okay. Can't see what's below us, so we're just gonna have to hope we're not gonna land on anything. Okay, here we go. Now we can see. I'm trying to parallel park us here so that we can have access to the pump again. Okay. Level this off. Parking brake. Engine. Freaky no-clip thing to get back inside, and we're back home here on Earth. We'll turn that off so we don't waste our resources. And that's our first planetary exploration mission. If you guys like the idea of me continuing on, we can certainly start building bases on other worlds and get a whole thing going. But basically this is just how it works. You want to start off by building big things on your home planet, and then transferring all your resources into your ship and going off to explore the universe. I probably brought way too many resources for my first time, but there's no such thing as too much resources. So leave a comment if you like the idea of this show, and I will see you guys next time.